right, welcome race fans. We are back up here running. I had a little bit of a hiccup there. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but hopefully that it straightens itself out. But we are back live here now, and sorry about the little confusion there. We should be good. It's all good. It's all good now. So, but anyhow, let's get right to it here. Taking a look at, let's see. So far right now, Dean Wilkinson is at the top of the leaderboard. So we'll have to see how he can do now tonight. Coming up on the race analytics here is 65-degree air temperature, 68-degree track temperature. They're doing 75 laps here tonight. That's 199.5 miles. Tire window about 50 to 60 laps. Fuel window, they're running 58%, or they were. So I'm not changing it. 22 to 26 laps, and pit road speed 55 miles an hour. All right, let's get to the points here, Dwayne. And I wanted to note, as we get to it here, we'll get to it. But Gary Slapinski is our points leader. Michael Pegg is 4 points back in second. Dean Wilkinson in third, 7 points behind. Mark Remine is fourth, 17 points back, tied with Dan Witt. Gary Whitmer in sixth. He is 18 points back. Larry Boyle, seventh, 22 points behind, tied with Robert Rock. Frank Gramuglia, ninth, is 27 points back. And Sandy Curtis, the biggest mover last week, Dwayne, he picked up 18 positions and is now in 10th place, 32 points behind the leader. That's impressive.
And not only that, he's in a three-way tie for 10th. Jacob Edson and James Mugen also in 10th, 32 points behind the lead. 13th place is Al Cena, who is 37 points back. Brian Pierce, 14th, 38 points behind. 15th is Joshua Smutko. He is 39 points behind. Ben Gear is 17th. He is 42 points behind the lead. Skip Todd Sables there. He's in 16th, 41 points back. 18th is Tom Dixon, who is 44 points behind the lead. 19th is Brian Wang, who is 45 points back. And Paul Witt rounding out the top 20, 50 points behind the leader.
Very good. Well, it's sure to be an exciting race here tonight. Now, they do have one green, white checkered if we need it, and they have 2 resets. So, you know, something happens that they get caught up in something. They do have a couple of gimmies there to, you know, recuperate from it. So,
yeah, and they have 4 limits, 4 sets of tires, including the ones they start the race on. So,
right,
I don't think tires are going to be a problem here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So, let's see. Chris Hogue, GA Limo, Becky, how you doing, Becky? Yeah, and let's see, she's in there. Yeah, good to see you, Becky. All right, we got about a minute and a half, or well, a little less than a minute and a half here till we step away for the national anthem. So, did you go out on the track, Dwayne?
I did. Went out with him with a pit party. The track is smooth. The setup's good. These cars, they're pretty wide, though. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of 3-wide racing here. There's just really not a lot of room for it. You might be able to get away with it for a corner or two, but we're not going to see anything near like we see in Talladega. The track is just way too...
And the twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were was hanging in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame? You're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave? In the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, folks, we're back. Nobody's turned in a time yet, but they should be here right directly.
And normally you'd see guys on their first lap out by the wall. But in this league, you only get one qualifying lap. So you're going to see everybody down hugging that yellow line on their first lap. CA is going to be the first one to turn in a time. 50.375.
All right, so who do we got on the pole here? Darren Reeser. Whoa.
currently, but there's a lot of guys out there still yet to complete their lap.
Wow, look at that. Okay, well, Brandon, I'm going to have to take your admin away from you. I've asked you, I don't know, 70 or 80 times to quit hiding them. Do not hide them. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to take your admin away from you. I don't know. It's kind of like you're doing it on purpose now. I've asked you, I don't know. How many times have I asked them, Dwayne? 70 or 80 times? Every day I have to ask them. Do not hide them. Do not take them off of there. Do not. Do not. Now, I didn't say do. I said do not. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what part of that you don't understand, but
Ryan Wang takes over the top spot.
hey, there we go.
50.258.
Very nice.
Only 2 drivers left out there on the track. That'll do it for qualifying.
All right, let's run down through, get the starting grid here on the line. I don't know. Now the overlays are, oh my God. Tonight, I don't know. I probably ought to just shut everything down and just go to bed. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
It was one of those days.
I guess. You'll have to give me about an hour here and I'll have it all straightened around. It'll be running good. All right, here we go. Starting on the pole, Ryan Wang with 50.259. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Tom Dixon will start second. Darren Reeser third. Michael Pegg will start fourth. Dean Wilkinson fifth. Everett Lane sixth. James Mugen will start seventh. Larry Boyle eighth. Gary Slapinski ninth. And Gasman rounds out the top 10. Dwayne?
Giovanni will roll off 11th. Robert DuPont 12th. David Bond 13th. Rudolph Gumbo 14th. Doug Lemon qualified his machine in the 15th starting spot. Mark Remine will roll off 16th. Donald Stewart has himself the 17th qualifying position. Josh Say 18th. Dan Witt will start 19th. And Vergen Morgan has the last qualifying position in 20th. Ready?
Jacob Edson 21st. Sandy Curtis starting 22nd. Damon Cox 23rd. Robert Rock 24th. Joshua Smutgo will start 25th. Gary Whitmer 26th. Gary Ragland 27th. Jim Hickson will start in 28th. Todd Siebel's 29th. Joel Guy 30th. Ben Gear 31st. Sergeant Pierce will start 32nd, and round out the field, Timothy Woodson in 33rd.
All 33 drivers have joined the field.
All right. That could have just been a minor hiccup, Dwayne. I don't know what it was. I did message the cable guy, told him that my internet was acting up, so I don't know. There ain't much more you can do. I mean,
Yeah.
here we go. You
Yes,
know what to do
sir.
here, Dwayne.
Oh, yeah. Getting ready to go racing.
I thought we were Talladega. My bad. Sorry about that. Dang. I would talk about being out on a limb there. Dang.
That's all right, Rudy. Welcome to the party.
Yep. Down the backstretch. Darren Reeder, boy, he is on it here tonight, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Gary Slapinski here. We got a new picture for him for his overlays there. It's a caution cone with the number 78, so made up by Frank G. Very good job. All right, looks like leading the first lap. Did Dean Wilkinson led that lap? Nice.
He did.
Very
From
nice.
fifth to first in one lap,
That's awesome.
and he takes over the point. Brian Wang will not have the momentum, and right now they're doing the leapfrog.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I would do that. If I was Michael Pegg, I'd try to stay on an outside line. But when you got the run, you got the run.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he decided. Well, you get that upper line. See, they're just going to keep changing here. Everett Lane's going to get a bonus point here now. Big push from Gary Slapinski. I don't know if that's going to hold up or not. Larry Boyle's trying to come up on the back here of Gary Slapinski to get him a lap lead. I don't know if
And
it's
they're
going
not
to
going
be
to be
enough.
close enough this
Nope.
time. No, Everett will lead this lap.
Yes, sir. Bonus point for Everett Lane. Much needed bonus point, too. Let me remind you.
Yep.
Brian Wang now has fallen back to 6th place. Still has not led a lap. Looking up there on the high side, Gasman up to 7th, picking up 3 spots, and followed by Robert DuPont.
Yeah, speaking of needing that bonus point, Everett Lane comes into the night 21st in points, Rudy, 51 out of first. So
Oh yeah.
he's got a potential to jump a few guys here if he can have a good night.
Yep. Michael Pegg jumps up that high side now and gets hooked up there. Oh, we got one into the wall. Who was that? Oh, 77. Joshua Say.
Oh, he saved it. They're checking
Oh,
out
my-
behind him.
Yeah.
4 wide.
they're-
He's
Oh,
gonna end
they're
badly.
gonna wreck. They're gonna wreck.
They do, but they spin down off the track. We stay
Oh, my
green.
gosh.
Jim Hickson.
Everybody was trying to, I think they seen what was going on there, and they were just trying to miss it. Dang.
And right now, Jim Hickson, he's back on the track, but he is well off the pace.
Yep. All right, let's go back in the field here. Dan Witt playing it safe right now. It really kind of separated this back part of the field now. We go back to Robert Rock. You don't have anybody pushing him. Gary's back here. Jacob Edson. It really separated that field.
Yes, it did.
Timothy Woodson
Full
with Sergeant
5
Pierce.
seconds.
Yeah. Golly, man. Wow. Well, they need a caution now to get caught up.
Yeah.
Well, the internet's fine, Chris. Must be on your end because my internet's fine. Running good. I haven't had any problem. I did earlier, but it's straightened out now. So I don't know. Fine now. David Bone or Bond or what? I don't know how you say that.
Bond.
Back here in 16th place. Back behind him there, Donald Stewart. Following in behind, Doug Lemon. And Vernon Markham. We can see if Vernon can get up there. Vernon not in the top 20 in points tonight. Oh boy. The one we were talking about at the beginning there, they picked up 18 spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Sandy. Where is Sandy at right now?
Currently in 13.
Yep, there he is, 13. Yeah.
And then a throwback Best Buy car.
Yeah, that's an impressive feat right there, picking up 18 spots last week. Golly, man. That's a
It
lot.
only takes one, especially early in the season, it only takes one good race. And you can jump quite a few people.
Yeah. Yep. And Michael Pegg back in the lead.
It's quite the show going on right now. These guys, I didn't think we were going to see too much three wide tonight. And, you know, the track is just so narrow. It's you saw what happened when they got three wide earlier. It just, there's not enough room with these cars are so wide that there's really not a third lane open right now.
I know it. Dean Wilkinson back in the lead. All right, back up front, Dean Wilkinson. Everett Lane on the outside. And he is getting a big push from Gary Slapinski. Gary hasn't led a lap yet, Dwayne. I don't think we got to worry about that too much, but... And there's one there along the bottom. I think that's Hickson. Yeah, he's wow. And he's got a little damage on that. Hey, hang on to it there, and he comes back up onto the track, but whoa. I don't know. He may have got a black flag on that one. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he was just getting down on the apron out of the way. In gear, about to go a lap down as well.
Yep, Everett Lane again. And he comes down to the bottom.
Everybody's going to have to hold their line here. Now, if they can get him out of the corner on the backstretch, he'll be fine each other.
Yeah.
Which is the way to do it.
Yeah, really.
Frustrating for the other drivers, though. I see Everett Lane will come down. Gary will back off a little bit here. He's got that outside line. He's leading it. He'll back off. Michael Pegg will come out here in just a moment. So as long as they can keep that up, they're literally in control of this race.
Yeah, Vernon Markham sitting back here with Tom Dixon. And they are on the bottom line. Not in a big hurry to get up there. Sandy Curtis has moved up to 8th now. And he has went to the high side, Dwayne. I think that's a good place to be up there. Gary Slapinski now does have enough of a lead. But him and Larry Boyle both come down the hill.
That leaves
Very
Frank
good.
G out to dry. But Slapinski will get this lap left.
Oh, Larry Boyle, what the heck was he doing there? Whoa.
He had a little help there. Looked like Everett Lane tagged him the wrong way in the rear end.
Wow. Good
Luckily,
save.
they were in the flat part of the track there, and he could recover it. But that could have been a lot bigger than it was.
Yeah, much. Well, Gas Man on the high side here, getting a big pusher from Sandy Curtis.
Just not going to have the momentum to be able to get by.
Randolph Gumbo. We have not seen Randolph this close to the front. He started 14th, but kind of when that whole field at the beginning kind of checked up a little bit there, he kind of fell back a little ways, but he's making his ground back up to the front now. Very good. They need about a couple more cars on that high side, Dwayne, and they would do really good.
Yeah, you need about 4 or 5 on that further line, and they would be rolling. Right now, they're doing okay with just the 3, though.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad.
Remember, he gets out there, he's going to come down.
And that's going to leave Sandy Curtis open to maybe lead a lap here. Or are they coming up on pit stops here? They should be.
Yeah, in about 3 to 4 laps, they should be looking down pit road. Oh, they're going to pit
Here
early.
they come. Yep. Well, this is kind of what the regulators do. They like to pit a little early, if you remember.
I think everybody was able to get slowed down. Oh, we do have a spin around, though.
Oh, man.
That was David Bond. Coming down pit road, they were in it a little hot, and man, he was like a pinball. About 6 cars involved in that.
Wow.
So 6 guys probably going to have to use resets to maintain speed here.
Sandy Curtis, Randolph Gumbo, Darren Reeser and company here. These guys may be coming in. Yeah, here they come. Here comes Sandy Curtis and Randolph coming in.
Darren Reeser and Vernon Markham stay out.
Yep, Darren leads the lap. Very nice. We'll probably see those two coming in on the next lap. They're going to be like 2 of the last ones. Todd Siebels has not been to pit road yet. And if you remember that big check up there at the beginning, that put him way toward the back. He picked up Josh Say, which Josh is actually a lap down. So Todd's going to stay out here. I think he's hoping for a caution, Dwayne.
Yeah, and he's going to need one if he's going to stay up with these guys. It's got him caught up, but he's low on fuel.
And he's staying out again. Holy smokes. What's he got, an oversized fuel tank in that thing or what?
Somebody better check.
Roll cage full of fuel. Just kidding. All right, they should be coming in here. They should be coming in this lap. Gosh, I can't imagine them staying out there any longer.
This will be 23 if they do not pit this time. Well, 23. Now, what's helping them right now, especially Darren Reeser, he's in the draft. He's not out in the clean air, so they can save a little bit of fuel just by staying right where they're at.
They've got to be. He's got to be coming in. I mean, my gosh, you know, he's got a lot of. I mean, he's down to 24 laps he's been out here. Holy smokes. I didn't think he'd get that much.
Well, we're about to see just how much can be saved in the draft.
Is he trying to do, maybe do it on 2 pit stops?
Maybe, but he's staying out. Morgan comes to pit road, but Reeser stays out for one more lap. This is lap 25.
He's going to try to do it on 2 pit stops.
Well, the problem he's going to have is drafting help. He's going to be coming into pit road by himself.
Yep. Nobody to draft with him. That's a bummer. Well, let's see. He can't stay out another lap. I don't see it. I just can't see it.
Caution, yellow
Oh,
flag.
there's a
And
caution.
there's a caution
Holy smokes.
right in front of him here.
Dan Witt. Something happened. Let's go back and take a look here.
And Reeser brought it down pit road, Rudy. At that time, he had no choice. That's going to be a black flag.
Oh, my gosh. Well, let's see what happens here. Boy, he caught that yellow line right in front of him, both of them. And he tried to miss it, got into, oh my gosh, Robert DuPont. Oh.
We're going to see several people, including Gary Slapinski, who was caught by that. He's hoping to stay out and get a wave around here.
Well, let's see if, these guys had just got done pitting just about 5 or 6 laps ago, so they should be okay. You know, Everett Lane, Gasman, Vernon, which I'm surprised Vernon come out that far ahead.
Well, he was coming off of pit road as the caution waved, so that allowed him to stay up there and not lose that much. Because the field's pretty much frozen when the caution comes out. But now you've got guys like Gary Slapinski here. He is currently scored 1 lap down in 25th. He got caught out by that. Leave us 24 cars on the lead lap as several of them take the wave around now. We get ready to go back to green. Everett Lane currently scored the race leader. Gasman Frank Romuglia in second. Vernon Morheim in third. Michael Pegg in fourth. Dean Wilkinson fifth. James Mugan in sixth. Larry Boyle seventh. Robert DuPont eighth. Brian Wang ninth. 10th is Joshua Smutko. Jacob Edson in 11th. Sandy Curtis 12th. Donald Stewart 13th, Tom Dixon 14th, Mark Remen in 15th, Doug Lemon in 16th, Giovanni 17th, Robert Rock 18th, 19th place now for Darren Reeser. Brian Pierce is in the 20th place, Gary Whitmer 21st, Damon Cox 22nd, Todd Siebels 23rd, and Dan Witt, the last car on the lead lap, in 24th. All right, here we go. We're getting ready to go back. Pace cars off.
Green flag.
Green flag at Daytona.
Yes, sir. And Mark Romine now back up to 13th. He started 16th, so he has moved a little forward.
And that has really split the field up as far as comers and goers. Some of the guys who started up front now find themselves in the back after that caution flag coming out in the middle of green flag stops.
Yeah, now the one I'm concerned about a little bit is Gary Slapinski. But boy, look at the headway he is making back here. He is 24th, first car a lap down. Unbelievable right there. I don't know, man. He's got a long ways to go. He better hope for a caution.
Yeah, that's going to be the only way he's getting back up there is get a caution and get that wave around. Hope he's not in it. Oh, little bump up front.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, where is Gary Whitmer? Gary Whitmer back here, 21st. Becky, he's 21st, but he's on the lead lap tonight. That's good. That's a good thing. Yes, sir. I'm surprised Darren Reeser's back that far, but... And Michael Pegg retakes the lead here. All right, well, let's do it, Dwayne. We'll crank it up here, folks.
Sounds good to me.
All right, we're back, folks. I don't know.
Green flag, green
Everything
flag.
froze up on me. Everything, my computer, everything. I had to hard stop it. I don't know what's going on. Don't know.
We're back. We're just back underway, back going green here, and Everett Lane still leading. Vermiglia gets a run on the outside, and he will drop it down in front of Lane, leaving the door open for Michael Pegg.
Yep, Michael Pegg high side for him. Let's see if he can get back to the lead here. Wow, boy. Well, they're actually holding their line pretty decent there.
Yeah, not too much wiggling going on right now.
Smutko, he's back up into 6th here now. Good job for him. After starting 25th, that's a heck of a pile up through that field.
Yes, it is.
That's a tough field to pass and to get that far up in there, you know?
Yep.
All right, Gas Man, boy, he is looking strong. You know, again, we're going to go back to, I'd like to see him or Larry Boyle, somebody like that win. Not taking anything away from anybody else. Okay, I think I would be really cool. Where is Gary Slapinski at?
Well, that caution that came out allowed him to get back on the lead lap, and he's currently 21st. The last car on the lead lap, he's in danger of losing the draft, actually.
Yeah, he is. I think he has lost the draft. He's almost 2 seconds behind Brian Wang right now, so.
Yeah, and that's not a position we're used to seeing Slapinski in.
Yeah. All right, back up front, Dean Wilkinson retaking the lead.
Here comes that outside line.
Oh boy, they're moving.
Doesn't get the lead that time by, but has the run.
Yep. Wow, look at that. Big push from Sandy Curtis.
Tell you what, Curtis has pushed quite a few drivers to the lead here tonight.
Right. And Sergeant Pierce, look at this, the closest we've seen him to the front tonight after starting 32nd on the field, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. Well, it's 20 to go. These guys know it's time to go now.
Yeah. Go now or forever hold your peace, right?
Right.
Let's see, everybody's good on fuel, right? No, they're going to have to stop for another lap.
It's going to be touch and go. They stopped 3 laps before the magic mark.
Yeah.
They last stopped on lap 27, or 27 to go, rather.
Yep.
So it's going to be hard for these guys to make it. It's coming down to a fuel mileage race, it seems.
I hate to see that. Gary Ragland is a lap down. He is the first one to lap down, but he is right in front right here. So if something would happen, he would be the lucky dog right now. Right now. That could change. Ben Gear is the next one, which is right behind him. Those two are actually racing for the lucky dog position. And Gary Whitmer. Gary Whitmer's in there, too. Oh,
here they come. They're short pitting.
Here comes a bunch of them.
And Smutko is going to lead this lap. Bonus point for him.
Whoa, man, they were locking it down there. Yes, sir. Yeah, Smutko led. Did he lead that? Yep, he led that lap. So bonus point for Joshua. And now we got Sandy Curtis on the high side, which Sandy's already led a lap. No, he is not. Whoa, what? I thought he led a lap earlier.
It was close, but no, not yet.
Okay. Wow, my bad. Sorry.
Ooh, a whole lot of wiggling going on in the front 5.
Yeah, be careful there. That's Ben Gear. Boy, he caught that apron a little bit. You do not want to catch that apron.
And they're also coming up on Josh Say. He is a lap down. 2 laps down, actually. About to go 3.
Oh, my gosh. There's no coming back from that. When you're 3 laps down, you need a ton of cautions to try to come back from that, you know?
Yep.
A lap or 2, 2's tough, 3's almost next to impossible. We've seen it. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. We've seen it. But this late in the game right here, almost next to impossible to do.
The question is, when does everybody else come down pit road, or do they?
Yeah. I think we're going to see, here comes Ben Gear. These are some of the lap cars. Smutko coming in.
Oh, he is. That is going to be a big penalty.
Oh, that is. Oh, and he still hasn't saved it yet. There he goes. Wow. Well, that put Darren Reeser in the lead with 17 to go. And right behind him, Sandy Curtis. Sandy has been a factor here tonight, Dwayne. This is great. Coming from 22nd. We talked to him earlier there, and hey, he's made a big move here. So this could be really big for him tonight. They still got to make a pit stop, though. I don't know when they're going to do that, but...
Well, some guys did come down and top off at the end of that caution, Rudy, so they're going to try it here. Reeser's only been out there 10 laps, and we've got 15 to go, so he's right there on that edge.
Right. Okay, very good.
So I got a feeling some of these guys are going to try to make it.
Yep. Gary Whitmer now on the outside. There is a lap down. He is trying to get his lap back the hard way. And the only way he's going to do it right now is if he can get a break here. Possible caution. I mean, we don't want to see a caution, but possible. Darren Reeser is just not letting him get in front. If Gary could get in front of Darren and help him and, push, Darren could push him and keep Gary in that position. Is that what I see right now? Everett Lane about to go a lap down?
Yes, he is. He was one of those who came down pit road, was not able to get out cleanly.
Oh, no. Darren Reeser what the heck did he just do there?
He did not want to be 3 wide, Rudy. He did not want. He jumped out of it.
No, and I can't say as I blame him on that one.
But now he's got to let the entire field go by.
Oh, my gosh.
And he's going to lose the draft here as well.
Well, Sandy Curtis took over the lead here. He still has not led a lap, so he will lead this lap, though, and gets that bonus point. That's the guy that he picked up. Oh, he did not? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I was looking at Gary Whitmer.
But he picked up 18 positions last week, Dwayne. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is absolutely amazing.
Those 4 cars in front of him are on the tail end of the lead lap. And that includes David Bond, Randolph Gumbo, Gary Whitmer, and Gary Ragland. They are all fighting to stay on the lead lap and for the lucky dog.
Yeah. Coming around to take 13 to go this time by. And none of these guys are making a move to come to pit road either.
And that's actually Ragland being in front of Curtis is a break for Curtis. He should be able to go, 3/4 throttle to try to save some fuel.
All right.
And he's got a bit of a cushion because there's 3 lap down cars between essentially him and the rest of the field. Damon Cox in the 12 is a lap down. As is David Bond right to his inside there in the 26. So there are quite a number of lap cars kind of spoiling the party up front right now for these guys.
Yeah, they are really mixed in there. Sandy's doing a heck of a job out there. I don't know. Is he going to have to pit one more time, you think?
Oh, contact.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's going to cost him. Oh, 33 comes back up the hill. Oh, did they save it? They saved it.
They saved it.
You got to be kidding me.
I don't know how they saved it, but yeah, the 33 and the 43 get together.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much a wild ride.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, it was. And what a fantastic job they did saving it. That was amazing right there. Tom Dixon takes over the lead. He has not led yet today. And he's going to lead this lap. Good job. Mark Remine right behind him. He would like to lead a lap and get a bonus point too.
Yeah, and all the other cars around these two, Rudy, are lap down. They have no competition other than each other right now.
Isn't that something? But they got a pit, don't they?
If they can stay in the draft where they're at and save fuel, they might be able to make it.
Oh my gosh. James Mugen, Giovanni back here, 4th place. Doug Lemon, Brian Wang, Todd Siebels, Vernon Markham, he's a little ways back here. Sandy Curtis.
And you see Tom Dixon, there's some space between the car in front of him. He is not full throttle. He is half throttle, trying to save as much as he can right now. He's going to try to make it on fuel.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, once you get to a certain point, Dwayne, you're committed. You got to stay. You either stay or you're gonna pit to take a splash of gas, and you're gonna finish dead last on the race.
Yeah, well, we're 10 to go right now, and he's been out there for 16 laps. It's going to be really close if he can make it or not.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you.
This has been a wild second half of this race. Like,
it has.
The leader has been able to get out 4.5 seconds over 3rd place right now, just in lap traffic, causing some issues.
Yeah, I know it. This is wild. All these guys hooked up here together all the way back to, now we got 10th place. Yeah, you know, just in front too. That's amazing, man. 3rd place is almost 5 seconds behind them front two.
Yeah,
That's
normally
crazy.
you see this after the pit stops, not before.
Yeah, this is crazy. Well, that check up there when we had a couple of guys that almost got together, that really shook the field up. That coupled with a lot of the guys pitting really changed the complexion of this race. Now the big question is does Tom Dixon and Mark Remine have enough fuel to make it?
I think they're saving enough. These lap cars are really a godsend for these guys. Like, there are enough cars here that they can keep in the draft, stay well ahead of that pack. In fact, they're pulling away from the pack, and they're back in the middle of these lap cars, so they can save fuel too. Like, this is like having your cake and eating it too.
Yeah, they are actually losing ground to them front two.
Yeah, if these two up here have caught a massive break, and if it stays like this to the end, they've accomplished something.
Yep. James Mugen now, they're 4.7 seconds behind that leader. Oh my goodness, we could see a total upset here tonight just by 2 guys staying out like that. That's amazing.
Yes, sir. Todd Sables and Robert Rock bring it down pit road to top off on fuel.
Oh. Yep. Joel Guy. Oh no! Oh no! There brings the caution out. Oh no!
And there goes the fuel mileage race and the race for the leaders. Man, both of them have a heavy damage.
Yeah, Gary Whitmer. I think he got bumper hooked or something here. I can't really make out what happened there. He either got bumper hooked or there was some miscommunication there or something. He goes up high a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like he just left that bottom open, and David Bond filled the gap, and they met in the middle.
Yep. Oh, that's exactly what happened. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that tore up a lot of... Everett Lane was involved in that. Look at them all. Holy smokes. Well, this just changed the whole race right now.
Yes, it did. Now, if I'm these guys who weren't involved in that accident, Mark Rimmon and Tom Dixon both have to come down pit road. They are tore up. But James Mugen, he has not pitted. He's been out there 20 laps, 5 to go. These caution laps, see him down on the apron right now. They're turning it off. They're trying to save fuel.
Yep. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen here if Tom and Mark are going to come to pit road. I think they're going to have to. They've got to reset. They've got to use it, you know?
Yeah. If you've got a reset left, and they should, you've got to use it. The car is too tore up. You can't stay out. But these other guys behind them, they're staying out, and right now the top 6 stay out.
Yeah. Wow, I'm telling you, man, that was pretty wild, I think.
It was.
Let's see if we can get Darren Reeser up here and talk to him about it. Darren Reeser, you got a copy?
10-4.
Well, boy, I'll tell you what. It lucked out right there on that with you guys having to make a pit stop, because boy, the field was going to be so split up. What's your thoughts on how this is going to end now with 5 to go?
Well, I mean, a lot of people are all going to be bunched up, so it'll be a race to the finish.
Yeah. You think we're going to see another caution?
Maybe. I mean, you know, it could go either way.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could. So, well, you're back in 16th right now for this restart. Is that a concern? Do you have somebody you're working with that you think you got a chance to get up there and battle for the win?
Yeah, there's always a chance. We'll see how it works out there. I mean, I think we got how many drivers we got on the lead lap? That's how many there are that are going to be vying for that front spot.
21.
Yeah, so
20 or 21.
I'll be 1 of 21 trying to move to the front.
All right, buddy. All right, I'll let you go then. Good luck, Darren.
10-4. Thank you, Rudy.
I think you're going to need it, buddy.
I think so, too.
Yeah. All right. Wow. Well, James Mugen, top of the leaderboard here right now. So, Giovanni, what is it? Ochipinti? Ochipinti, yeah. Doug Lemon, Brian Wang, Vernon Margam. That's your top 5. And we just got the one to go. So we haven't used the green, white, checkered yet, Dwayne.
We have not. It's going to be like a green, white, checkered. It will be 3 to go when the green comes out, but
yeah,
there will be one more chance at overtime if we need it.
Yep.
This is going to be really interesting, Rudy, because everyone in front of Michael Pegg right now currently scored in 6th. They have not pitted. They have stayed out, so there's 5 drivers right now potentially that could run out of fuel on the last lap. But I think these caution laps have helped them. I think they're good to go to the end.
Yeah, I think everybody's good on fuel now. I mean, this close to the finish. Now, if we went into green, white, checkered, I don't know, that could make it a little more, the cheese a little more binding. I don't know, but we'll have to see. I'm kind of thinking, I don't know. We'll just wait and see. Well, thank you all for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it here at MaxspeedTV. Dwayne and I always love the company. And sorry about we had a little hiccup there at the beginning of the race, but I think we got it sorted out here. And but I've restarted my computer, and that seems to have fixed it. So it wasn't the internet; it was my computer. Okay. So, but whatever the problem was, it's got it straightened out. I don't know. All right, here we go, Dwayne.
Green.
Dwayne?
Sorry, I had my mic muted.
Oh my gosh.
Well, 3 laps to go here at Daytona. James Mugen they got a good shot here. The outside line not as formed up. Well, guys, correction, spoke too soon. They're getting a good push now.
Yep, Dean Wilkinson back here. This is going to be big if he can get a good finish here tonight. The ones that are going to it's going to really hurt is like Gary Whitmer and Dan Witt. That's going to hurt them big time in the points.
Yeah.
Golly, man, I hate to see that. Oh, I just hate to see that.
And Mugen is going to hold them off here.
Yep. And he's going to lead another lap.
Frank removed the unscheduled pit stop.
Uh-oh. Could have been a penalty, maybe.
Oh, there's a big wreck.
Yellow flag.
Oh, my gosh. You've got to be
That
kidding
will
me.
take us to overtime. That was huge. And they're still wrecking, Rudy.
Oh, my gosh. Well, let's go back and take a look at it here. I don't know who that.
That started with Vernon Markham and the 617. Looks like Doug Lemon gets down low, goes below the yellow line. Markham comes up, makes it 3 wide, and that was it. It was on from there.
Okay, I'm on Doug Lemon here, but let's go nice and easy here. So, you know, who was that went below the yellow line?
That was Lemon.
It was?
17, yeah. Just
Why
going
did he
into
do
turn
that?
one.
Yeah. That's what started it, because then Vernon Markham, he was coming up. He was going to fill that spot.
Yep. And it was just a big pinball machine from there, as
oh my gosh, yep.
just about everybody in that lead pack behind them was involved in that, Rudy.
Oh man, yeah. Michael Pegg, Robert DuPont, Dean Wilkinson.
It would be quicker to
God. Yeah. Gary Slapinski.
Michael Pegg went for a wild ride.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
You need to go back and look at that from his cockpit.
I was. Or why I wasn't looking from cockpit, but I'm watching him here. Yeah,
man.
He got some serious airtime on that one. Holy smokes.
Well, it's
Wow.
official, Rudy. We are in overtime.
Yep. Yeah, it's a tough break for these guys. Oh my gosh. You know, they're coming to pit road.
They need the fuel. Everybody needs
Yeah.
the fuel. They were that close.
That's what I was wondering. See, that's why I said that if it was going to go the end of the race, it would have been all right. But to get that green, white, checkered, I think a lot of them were going to be out of fuel.
Well, the guys who up front were not in that accident need the fuel. The guys who are behind them need a repair. So not a surprise that everyone's on pit road. We did have a couple of cars stay out here.
Oh my gosh, who stayed out?
Mark Rimon.
Remind.
Mark Ryan stayed out. He scored as the race leader. And look who came off of pit road first, Rudy. Came in, got reset only, and left. Gary Slapinski.
Oh, awesome. This could be interesting. Well, let's get a word in with old Gary. Gary Slapinski, you got a copy.
Oh, go ahead. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Wow, man, big one there, but you come out of this pretty decent shape right now. You think you could still pull out a win?
I don't know, man. I'm going to go for it, but I was kind of hoping that that wreck didn't happen because I had so much speed in the high line, and somebody went with me, and I was like, well, I'm going right to the front, and all of a sudden there was just like a wave of cars in front of me, and I was like, oh,
I know it. I know it. I know it. But it's been a pretty good race. I mean, I know it's a tough challenge for you guys, and you've came from the back a couple of times, and I think you were
a lap down.
Yeah, you were a lap down. Yeah. So for you to be back on the lead lap and inside the top 10 here, wow, life's got to be good for you.
Yes, I should count my blessings, right?
Yes. That
yes,
was going to be the next thing.
I almost want to stay where I'm at and just be hold my position from here on.
Well, third place right now, man. That's pretty respectable.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, maybe you got to win in that car yet. You're going to probably be working with Gasman on that, weren't you? Or maybe.
Yeah,
you don't know.
Look at that
maybe?
right there. I'm up at the front here. How the heck that happened?
I don't know. So I said you're third place, but you got a teammate on the high side there, Gasman, Frank G.
Oh man, that's awesome. Perfect.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right, buddy, I'll let you go. Good luck out there, Gary.
Thank you.
All right. Mark Remine is our new leader.
Well, this just got interesting. More so than before.
I don't have Discord running, so sorry, folks. I got to start Discord again. I know it comes right up in front of you, but I apologize. But there's guys over in the Discord that I may need to interview. Let's see here. Yeah, there's 4 guys, but I don't think it's anybody that's going to be. But you never know. I shouldn't say anything yet.
Right?
Because you never know.
You never know,
Yeah,
especially
we
at
don't know.
Daytona.
Yeah.
Well, here we go, Rudy. Pace car is going to duck off here for the final time tonight. Next flag will end it. Green is out. We are underway. Overtime at Daytona.
A little bit of a jump there from Mark. I don't know if that's a good idea because that's a good way to get freight trained on the outside, but we'll see how that works out for him. Gary Slapinski is coming up on him. He's going to the high side. He says, no way, man. I'm out of here. I got a teammate, Gasman and Cone Man working together.
Yeah, but Mugen really is pushing right now. He's going to try to keep as much distance between them as he can.
And watch Vernon Markham. Can't push the pusher, Vernon. Don't push him. Oh, boy, that could cause another big one. They're coming to get the white flag this time by, and boy, James Mugen is all over the place.
Yes, he is, and he...
Caution.
Oh,
Yellow flag.
Oh, caution, it's over!
It's over, and James Mugen's going to come home with the win.
No,
that, Doug?
Mark Rimmon.
What?
Yeah, Mark was in front of him.
Or Mark Romine, yeah. But what was the
Mark
caution?
Romine. It was behind the pack, Rudy. It was, let's see.
Oh, James Mucko. Let's go back and see what happened here. I see
It's like
James Mucko.
Randolph Gumbo was slow on the high side. Smutko comes up behind him, tags him in the rear, and it was on.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Oh, man, he did. He really hit him hard, too.
And so that's it. That's the race. They've just got to get back around here to the checkered flag. And Mark Romine will be your race winner.
And I don't see him in here for me to talk to. Dwayne, could you maybe go down and ask Brian or Michael or somebody to see if they can't get Mark to come in Discord or something? And James Mugen, too. Okay. Neither one of them. Yeah, neither one of them. I can't talk to either one of them. Could you do that, please? All right, so Mark Romine coming home with the win here tonight. We're going to try to get him up here, folks. I don't know. We'll see if we can't get him into the booth here so we can talk to him. But, yeah, that... we'll just take it back here a little ways. But James Mugen and then Vernon Markham third. So, wow. Well, I mean, what a finish that we never even expected that. Never even expected that. So, all right. Well, hold on, folks. We'll get him up here. All right, we caught up with third place. We're giving them guys a little more time there to get the other two in TeamSpeak or Discord, whichever. But Vernon, wow, what a finish. You come home third tonight after starting 20th. You got to be happy about that finish after tonight's race.
Yeah, there was a couple of instances there that shouldn't have happened. The IndianaDiesel.com Toyota Camry was pretty fast tonight. I got to give it up to the team to keep me up front towards the end of that race. Fuel economy was key. You wouldn't know it if I told you, but I was actually shutting it off on the straightaways, the corners during that green flag run to make it on fuel. We would have made it. Someone goes below the yellow line there for that big wreck, and then he comes back up. I thought he was out of gas. I didn't know what his intentions were there. And then when he came up the track, it kind of sandwiched us and it kind of screwed a lot of people. But I got lucky at the end. I'll take a third. Rather be up front winning this darn thing, but I'll take a win. I'll take a third.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we were watching you guys, shutting it off there. Well, we didn't know you were shutting it off, but we knew you were trying to save fuel because you were trying to do it on 2 pit stops where everybody else was going to have to do 3, So we were watching to see, and we were really surprised. And when that caution come out, it just blew all that right out the window.
It did in a way, and it didn't, because those guys that pitted were already in the back of the pack.
Right.
All I had to do is just top off and just stay out of trouble. And here we are. I think I started 6th or something like that, 5th on the restart, and I just went right in behind that second place guy, and we started pushing our way up there. And Mark ended up winning it, and it was close, but barely squeaked out of 3rd place.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, they did an excellent job with that. Mark is in TeamSpeak here. Okay, we can get Mark in here in a minute, but man, I'll tell you what, congratulations on your 3rd place, Vernon. Definitely a well-deserved one here tonight, because this was kind of it started out a great race, but it got really competitive there after about the halfway mark, and then it turned out to be a pretty good race. So, but all right, well, go celebrate that. But who you got to thank for this? Anybody else?
Oh, yeah. Haley Manufacturing, CTC out of Washington State, Indiana Diesel, Young & Sons out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Toyota for putting me in this Camry. I want to thank them. Thanks a lot, guys, for announcing.
All right, Vernon, we'll see you next time then. Go celebrate it.
Thanks.
All right, well, Dwayne, we can't talk to 2nd place because he is not in here. So here's what we'll do. Maybe let's get a word in with Gary, being he finished 4th. Let's talk to Gary here real quick before we get to talking to Mark. So Gary, we can't talk to 2nd place, but we got you in here. You finished 4th tonight. Should maintain you 2nd in the points, or 1st in the points, I mean.
Oh, okay. Very. I didn't. Be honest, I didn't know where I was in the points. So that's great.
Should I don't know. I haven't.
I don't know.
I don't. Yeah.
As long as I'm in the top 5, I'm blessed with that.
Yeah. So I mean, we just talked to you a little while ago here, but I mean, it wasn't a bad race at the end, but with them extra cautions, it really kind of threw a clinker into it. Now that caution before there, when you guys were separated out so much, that was a blessing for you guys to get caught back up to the field, because you guys wouldn't have finished well.
No, we really weren't. I mean, I got lucky a couple times there at the end there, so I guess the gods were on my side right there at the end.
Yeah, definitely. Well, who you got to thank for this 4th place finish then before you go celebrate it?
I would like to thank the lucky dog because when I got the lucky dog, it put me right back up there. So I'd like to thank the lucky dog for getting me back on the lead lap there, and I want to thank you and doing all this. MaxspeedTV, everybody out there watching, and God above.
All right, Gary, we'll see you next time then. Go celebrate that 4th, man. Great win, or great. It's like a win to you, really, after tonight's race. So go celebrate it.
Thank you. I gotta go watch my game now. Still on.
All right.
Have a good night.
All right, Dwayne, you got 1st place?
Yes, sir. Caught up to Mark or mine. Mark, man, talk about your race. Came down to that caution come out, and you wound up with the checkered flag.
Oh man, it was crazy. The yellow before, I had a wreck and I had to do a fast repair, and I got in the pits and I forgot to check my box of fast repair, so I had to do another lap and get in, and that turned out to be the winning move because only me had enough fuel to make it, and I restarted in 1st place. I had James behind me, and yeah, that brought me the win.
And this is going to be a great points night for you with the win here. How does this set you up momentum for the remaining races?
Oh man, it's great. First race I was 5th place, and I ended up in 3rd or 2nd, I think, with exactly the same points. And the second race, I was up in 6th place, but ended up in 13th place. And so now the win, yeah, that's definitely good for the points.
All right. Well, we will let you go celebrate this win. But before we do, who do you got to thank tonight?
I've got to thank Brian, Tom, James, Giovanni. I've raced with them this race, and it's been good so far. And Lucky Dog for organizing this this tournament, and yeah, all of them. And of course, you guys for broadcasting. I always watch it back to get your point of view on the race.
Thanks, Mark.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. And again, congratulations. And we'll see you next week.
See you guys. Thank you.
All right, Dwayne, let's run down through the final results here. Mark Romine coming home with the win. James Mugen will finish in second. Sorry we couldn't get to talk to him. Really would have liked to have talked to him, but third place goes to Vernon Margam. Gary Slapinski fourth. Gasman finishing in fifth. Donald Stewart sixth. Brian Pierce seventh. Good finish for him. Robert Rock eighth. Brian Wang ninth, and Darren Reeser 10th. Dwayne.
Sandy Curtis will bring it home 11th. Todd Siebels 12th. Larry Boyle 13th. Dean Wilkinson will finish in the 14th spot. Ben Greer 15th. 16th will go to Robert DuPont. Gary Ragland brings it home 17th. Tom Dixon 18th. Last car on the lead lap. 19th will go to Giovanni, and Jacob Edson will round out the top 20. Rudy?
All right, Joel Guy 21st. Gary Whitmer with the 22nd place finish. Randolph Gumbo, finishing 23rd. Joshua Smutko 24th. Everett Lane 25th. Timothy Woodson 26th. Michael Pegg 27th. Jim Hickson 28th. Doug Lemon 29th. Damon Cox 30th. David Bone 31st. And Joshua Say 32nd. Dan Witt, 33rd. So that'll wrap it up right there, folks. So congratulations to Mark Romine. Great win for him. He needed this too, Dwayne.
Yes, he did. That'll bring him back into the points race, and I look for him to make a lot of noise here as we start to head into the second half of the season.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight. And Dwayne, thank you for helping. Appreciate that very much. Folks, till next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.